Okay, good evening and welcome to another round of the Voice of Harrisburg. You shouldn't drink on the job. Don't ever drink on the job. I'm your host, Will Scoggins, and you've tuned into another hour or so of pulchritude and despair right here on Ustream. And we got a big show tonight, man. We got a really big show tonight, man. It's like Ed Sullivan used to say. We got shit record covers as always. We have lots of great music and lots of great stuff to talk about. So let's just get into some music with. Let me see what I found. What did I find this week? Let's try Emil Bialecki, and Emil Bialecki is going to talk to us about, let's see, Sexy Little Sub Girl. So here it is.
Sexy little sub girl, 23, new to these, sweet, naive, and naughty, 5-foot green blue eyes. Yes. Yes. Blonde is such a sexy down with experience and genuine. 23 to 36 inches plus. She is a sexy little sub girl. She is a sexy little sub girl. Sexy little sub girl. Sexy little sub girl. 23, new to these, sweet, naive, and naughty, 5-foot green blue eyes. Yes. Yes. Blonde is such a sexy down with experience.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the nicest of them all? Speak, conversate, just me and the man in the mirror. Speak, conversate, just me and the man in the mirror. Yeah, them groupies say, just me and the man. My life say, my mic say, just me and the man in the mirror. They say, don't you ever leave me, I need you right here with me. I'm sorry baby girl, we in two different worlds, aiming out the Dwayne for you at least. No time to spare like a kidney, got business on my mind. Only a matter of time before I shine, I ain't trying to stress over no bitch in my rhymes. Get jealous again this time, if you can't see that then love is blind. If life a portrait, the picture mine, even though she act like a bitch sometimes. Cold world, now nigga, I'm in that bitch fucking round nigga. Play my cards how they foul nigga, and I ain't the one to talk about but bowling nigga. Tell them about the hard times, cause they don't wanna hear your hardest rhymes. They don't give a fuck about the hard life or what the scars like. They'd rather just hear about a star's life and what his car's like. Could really give a fuck if his bar's tight and your bar's open like last call. Top shelf, that's all. Speak, conversate, just me and the man in the mirror. Speak, conversate, just me and the man in the mirror. Yeah, them haters say, just me and the man in the mirror. My critics say, Rain Man say, just me and the man in the mirror. Forget where you came from. When you make it to the top, don't forget about me. Forget about who? Forget about me. Forget about us. Forget about we. I'm all about I like Cyclops. Y'all catch Z's like an I rock. Funny how they always come around when you on top. When you on the bottom, they ain't know where to spot. Quick, give it up. That shit whack. Stop rapping. Man, you ain't hot. Y'all don't really mean that. Would you rather me rap about simple things? The only problem with that is a nigga ain't got no simple dreams. I want it all till my cup overrunneth, then the nigga won't stop till a nigga done it. So give up, you the sickest. Any another nigga on the mic go iller. Flow similar to Michael Jackson's Thriller. When them niggas go ape, you go gorilla. Peel off in their face like a four-wheeler. Premeditated rhymes like a cold killer. Well, you don't write shit, guess how you do that? Rain Man nigga thought that you knew that. So speak, conversate, just me and a man in the mirror. So speak, conversate, just me and a man in the mirror. Yeah, my niggas say, just me and a man my conscience say, my angels say, she say, they say, let the cash and jewelry blind. When you on, that's when you find all them hoes that you used to holler at back in the day and ain't had time, got time. Now, so funny, they ain't wanna mess with a nigga, how dummy. They ain't wanna fuck with him, broke and bummy. Now they get mad, can't get shit from me and be like, do me like that, I was playing. No oblate English, so what you saying? Need a translator, I don't understand. I was looking for the fans, I ain't want no stand. Never had the Rain Man in my plan, but whatever I will, I am. Possessed by the souls of eight, with a guardian angel telling me to be more than great. Like, stop, keep going hard. Everything got you owe to God. Count your blessings if you learned your lesson. One thing you done learned is that life a test. And remember back, you ain't had shit. Now you rap about it past tense. Be the present and the future. Them niggas can't get past him. So speak, conversate, just me and the man in the mirror. Speak, conversate, just me and the man in the mirror. Just me and the man in the mirror. Just me and the man in the mirror.
Okay, that was we heard from C.J. Lee, The Man in the Mirror, off his audio biography CD, which was put out, I guess, this year or last year. And before that, we heard from Emil Bilecki, Sexy Little Sub Girl. Emil has all sorts of odd little songs like that for your listening displeasure or whatever. I'm your host, Will Scoggins, and you've tuned into another week of Pulchritude and Despair on the Voice of Harrisburg, and we got all kinds of stuff to talk about this week. Where's my little notebook here? Let's see. I just have to get my notes together so I know what I never know what I'm talking about, but so I'll just keep my script straight in my head. Let's see. We are this week is the August 8th, I think. So what are we on, the 9th? Or maybe August 7th or 8th, I can't remember the exact date. Was the 50th anniversary of the release of Another Side of Bob Dylan record. I think people generally accept that as his last truly folk album until I think I know As Good as I've Been to You was the one he released in 1999 or 2000, maybe later than that. Let's see, Love and Theft was in 2001, so I think Good as I've Been to You was released before that one. And so 50 years ago, Another Side of Bob Dylan was released in August of 1964. Right before his Bringing It All Back Home. Well, if you look at Bringing It All Back Home, Blonde on Blonde, and no, that's not in order. Bringing It All Back Home, Highway 61 Revisited, and Blonde on Blonde marks his electric phase, and he put those albums out in a 14-month period. Pretty damn impressive, I think. He said at one time he was not burning the candles at both ends. He was not only burning the candles at both ends, he had a blowtorch in the middle. So yeah, he was living hard, and that's right before he had his infamous motorcycle accident in 1966, which happened in July, I believe it was. And lots of mystery still shrouding the motorcycle event that took place near Woodstock, where he supposedly almost died. I never really believed that. From all recorded accounts, it sounded more like maybe he wiped out on a motorcycle and skinned his knee, because he was never put. There's no hospital records of him. There's no record of him ever being in the hospital, and he's real sketchy on details of what happened after that motorcycle wreck. So anyway, I digress there, like as usual. So let's see what we're going to get back into the music with here. I was going to play. I thought I had received the MP3s for Seize November, but I checked my mailbox and I thought I saw them 1 minute, but I went back and I looked and I don't think I saw them. So maybe you can send them to me again. So I'll play those when I get the MP3s. Let's see. Let's hear from Waylon Thornton. What's the name of the song here? Let's see. We're not gonna play "Good for Dust." We've been playing that one. I've got one more Waylon Thornton in here somewhere. Here's the other one right here. What's this one called? Oh, wait a minute. It's called Leatherwing. Okay, that first song was, I believe that was Waylon Thornton, song called Leatherwing, and the second song set was The Irma and Louise, live at the Winston, and that was off WFMU, and that doesn't really tell us the name of the song, it just says it was live at the Winston, and let's see if it tells us, give us, no, let's see, that's that one. That's all. I don't really think they told us. No, it just says it just tells us it was the seventh song live at the Winston. So I don't know. We'll have to guess as to what that is. Let's see. Where are we here in the hour? We're only 15 minutes into the hour. So we need to talk about a pretty serious topic. I think we jump on into it now. Let's see. Let me see if I can get this JPEG up, and maybe I can talk about it over. Let me see if I'm going to have voice on this JPEG as I talk about it. Let's see. Okay. Now, is that coming? Yeah, there we go. That's coming through now. All right. This young man we see here in the middle is Miles Rosser, and he's in a very unfortunate position right now. This is this young lady over here, this quite attractive young lady over here, is his wife Ashley, and this quite attractive older lady over here is his grandmother, Jerry Weathers. And Jerry Weathers is kind of like a second mother to me. When I grew up, she was kind of like, we lived next door to, so I lived next door to her, and so she's kind of like my second mother. So anyway, getting back to Miles. Miles is only 30 years old, and he and Ashley have two kids that are fairly small. I don't know exactly their ages, but I'd say they're both less than 5 years old. And Miles has already had a battle with cancer that cost him his leg, part of his leg, and it came back, and it kind of stayed there, it kind of laid there, laid there encapsulated, I think is what they call it, and recently it became unencapsulated, for the lack of a better term. So it's all over him now, kind of, and he's not been given a good prognosis, and what people are trying to do is two things is going on with him right now. There's a thing on Facebook, online. His wife is actually a friend of theirs got started. It's a GoFundMe project, and you can donate to that. And actually, within the last, has it been 4 days or 5 days? I know it's been less than a week. There's already almost $11,000, I think, it's been raised. So what they're trying to do is raise money for this family and try to send them on vacation somewhere. Let them have, this young man unfortunately has been given a prognosis of 4 to 6 months to live, and so they kind of wanted to raise up some money to, let them have a memorable vacation. The other thing that they're doing is there's a benefit that's going to be, we're going to have a benefit somewhere. I think last I heard it was at Wild Wing Cafe in Augusta, and I don't know the date on it yet. We're trying to get bands together, and we're going to raise some money that way. So as soon as we find out, get a definite on a place and a time, we're going to have a benefit for them. So I'm hoping that the Ernest T. Bastards can go play. I'm definitely planning to play for them, either as a solo and or with the Ernest T. Bastards. You know, I don't really care how I play, but as long as I play. So that's that. I don't have the address. It's the GoFundMe project, and his name is Miles Rosser, Rosser, and you can find it on Facebook. I put it out on my page and sent it out, and I've also sent it out through my Reverb Nation contacts, through my newsletters, through the Ernest T. Bastards, through Willie and the Ham Factory, and through my own newsletter, asking for people to donate. So there, I would ask people to donate. You know, you can donate $1. You can donate as much as you can donate. I mean, it'll take, you know, it'll take whatever you can give. So anyway, that's I cut up a lot on this show, and but I'm not cutting up about this. This is some serious stuff. And so go help a guy out. This is part of our extended, you know, family here, and the guy needs some help. So give $1 or 10 or 100, whatever you can spare. And beyond that, if you know, tell your friends. Every dollar counts, and they would appreciate it. And if you know, like I said, as soon as we get the time and the date and the place for the benefit nailed down, I'm going to be having it on this show. And of course, I think they talked to Austin Rhodes, and he's talking about it on his show. And there was some talk about taking it up to maybe even a national shows. I don't know how that's going, but anyway, now we can go back to being snarky and silly and all that stuff. Let's see. Let me think. I'm going to go ahead and play this. Miles's mother is this lady's daughter, and Kim is her name, and I wrote I'm going to Kentucky for Kim, because Kim died about 10 years ago, and Miles' daddy just passed away about less than 2 months ago, so he's had it rough. And then he gets this diagnosis, because he's had this cancer for a long time, but it's just kind of been laying there, you know, kind of been hanging out. And this, so anyway, I'm going to play I'm Going to Kentucky, and this is about his mother. And this song is in the Amped songwriting contest at the Augusta Chronicle, and if you're so inclined to vote for it, you can vote for it. Maybe I'll make the finals. Be kind of cool just to make the finals. I don't know. You know, maybe. I'm kind of amazed that I made the semifinals. So anyway, here's I'm Going to Kentucky. I'm going to Kentucky in the springtime, when the flowers on the hillside bloom. I'm going to Kentucky in the springtime. I hope to see you soon. I dreamed of you the other night. Tried to kiss you, but you turned away. You whispered softly in my ear. Couldn't hear what you had to say. I'm going to Kentucky in the springtime, when the heather and the ice slips bloom. I'm going to Kentucky Kentucky in the springtime. I hope to see you soon. Your children have grown and scattered in the wind, got babies all of their own. Time's growing short here on earth. They'll see you in a heavenly home. I'm going to Kentucky in the springtime, when the heather and the ice lips bloom. I'm going to Kentucky in the springtime. I hope to see you soon. Please come to Kentucky in the springtime, when the heather and the ice lips bloom. Visit my grave on a lonesome hill. I hope to see you soon.
Strange, came by night. Bound away, out of sight. To the path through the fields, pulled away, what was real? What was real? it was such a muted blow. It pushed so hard, moved so slow. Planted there for a song. In the dirt, tall and strong. Tall and strong. Chop him down, wrap him up. In a silver shroud. Strange coming back around. Separate place, all around the twisted space of muted noises. You'll hear the echo of voices, sounds that crack the wall. I'm not from overjoyed. the path through the fields. On the way, what was real? What was real?
Okay, that was the Black Twig Pickers. Let's see, wait a minute. Black Twig Pickers with Steve Gann, I believe. Let's see. Yep, with Steve Gunn. Now, Black Twig Pickers and Steve Gunn, Old Strange. And before that, we heard my song, I'm Going to Kentucky. So anyway, yeah, that's the song that's in the Amped songwriting contest right now. So if you feel compelled to vote for the song, you may go vote for the song on the Augusta Chronicle AMP contest. And I found out I was in the paper Thursday. Wow. Anyway, let's see. We usually have uncontrolled snarkiness, bitter rivalries, and I don't know what else on this show. So without further ado, let's get into Shit Record Covers. And Shit Record Covers comes to us from Facebook, a group, an open group there by the same name called Shit Record Covers. You may join it if you wish. Let's get into one. This one here I found to be utterly ridiculous. You'll see why. That is utterly ridiculous, I thought. I guess maybe it's rancheros bands. I have no idea. Rancheritos. Looks like it comes maybe from south of the border or west of the fields or something. Here's one here that just defies all logic. I don't understand it. See if you help me understand it. Let's see, hold on, let me find the, hold on, let me change this one. The Strategy of Penetration by Buckner Fanning. I mean, what? On Word, too. Word is a gospel record. Gospel, yeah, it usually carries gospel music. The Strategy of Penetration? Ooh, I hate to think of the ramifications of that. Yowzer, yowzer, yowzer. That's just downright strange. Ponder that for a moment. Are you pondering what I'm pondering? I think so, Brain, but where can we find a duck and a hose pipe at this hour? Let's see. Let's try on a little music. We might try some music after that one. That one scares me.
Reuben, I've been thinking, said his wifey dear. Now that all is peaceful and calm, the boys will soon be back on the farm. Mr. Reuben started winking and slowly rubbed his chin. He pulled his chair up close to Mother and he asked her with a grin, how you gonna keep 'em down on the farm after they've seen Harry? How you gonna keep 'em away from Broadway, dancing around and painting the town? How you gonna keep 'em away from harm? That's the mystery. They'll never want to see a rake or plow, and who the deuce can pollywoo a cow? How you gonna keep 'em down on the farm after they've seen Harry?
Your men on the go, here to escort you on a most unusual trip
Far
around
out.
the fabulous, fantastic world of shortwave radio. Through the facilities and cooperation of the Hallicrafters Company, world's most respected name in communications, this limited edition recording will bring you a new dimension in history, in current events, in excitement and drama, the likes of which you may never before have experienced. So please turn on your imaginary shortwave set and join me
your
now
imaginary
as we
shortwave
scan
set.
the bands for the voices of adventure, new words and new sounds, from outer space to Little America, from aircraft pilot to rock and roll.
The rock and roll. That's rock and roll, man.
From a fishing boat captain to genuine Italian opera. Every sound authentically reproduced, 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 authentic.
I'm stuck on myself.
For instance, here is an event that made the front pages of newspapers all over America last year.
Week.
The dramatic capture of a desperate criminal named Richard Carpenter, who had shot a policeman in Chicago, Illinois.
Woo!
Through a sixth sense, known only to the best of newsmen, the field reporter literally was on the firing line with police during the capture, relaying the entire proceeding with a mobile shortwave transmitter. Listen closely now, and you'll hear the actual gunfire.
Right.
And
The actual
excitement that
gunfire. Sounds like they're shooting at us, don't it, Buck?
They have him up there now.
Sure does, Clyde. I guess we better hide out.
Firing at him now. Is he on the roof or is he in the building? He's in the third floor of the building. Is it Carpenter? It's Carpenter. Time is 11 minutes after 9. They've got him.
They're after this guy right here.
They're taking him out now.
They're right after this guy right here.
Get out of the way.
Yep. After Whoopi John Goldfart.
The police are trying to make a cordon around this man while they lead him away. There's 3 or 4 people. The police are walking here and next to an officer with a submachine gun pointed in the air.
Of course, incidents like that don't occur on shortwave every night, thank goodness. On the other hand, you can tune in on the regular police broadcast, and they make pretty exciting listening.
That's
You've heard
right.
it said that the only way to learn a foreign language is to live in a foreign country. Well, maybe so. But if someone in your family is a language student, the next best thing is shortwave radio. Twist the dial a few times any night, and a linguistic paradise is yours.
Fuck,
In
why
fact,
didn't I
every
think of that
language
shit?
spoken by man. Spanish.
See, I understand it now. See? I don't know what the fuck they said.
Ah, monsieur Rabonde, nous verrons l'or et l'azur, les ciels glacés dessinent la vraie lumière.
German. And if you want a new twist on American jazz music, you might tune in your Helicopters receiver to something like this.
Der junge Rock'n'Roll-Star eine eigene Komposition.
Whether time is critical to your business or you're merely fussy about details, Shortwave will bring you the National
Shortwave
Bureau of
radio
Standards
for you,
WWD
buddy.
exact time report periodically, 24 hours a day.
National Bureau of Standards, WWD. When the tone returns, Eastern Standard Time is 8:55 p.m. p.m.
I strolled in a cigar store once to buy a cigarette. 'Twas after 2, the church bells they struck 3. I saw a young youth at the door with a look upon his face that said, "Give me a coupon if you please." "What is your name?" I said to him. He answered with a smile, "My dad is dead and that's why I am here." "I know you will believe me, sir, you wear an honest look." And then these words he whispered in my ear: "I'm saving up coupons for mother, saving green coupons for Ma. Since father did croak, we've all learned to smoke. We need all the coupons there are. So please think of Mama and I, sir, each time that you buy a cigar. I'm saving green coupons for Mother to purchase a tombstone for Pa." I bought a pack of cigarettes, I bought a stogie too. I placed the coupons in his trembling hand. And then I bought a pound of snuff and said I'd learn to chew and save him all the coupons I could land. I pressed the coupons on him and I turned to go for more and promised him I'd smoke myself to death. Alas, my help came all too late. He sank upon the floor and sweetly murmured with his dying breath, "I'm saving up coupons for Mother. Please bring those coupons to Ma. We've all learned to chew and smoke Bull Durham too, since Daddy fell under a car. Tell Mother I died like a hero while smoking a Cremo cigar. I'm saving green coupons for Mother to purchase a tombstone for Pa."
Wow. Just wow. That was, let me see who that was. That was Nat Wills, saving up coupons for Mother. That's a rather enlightening song, isn't it? About smoking and saving. I didn't know you could buy a tombstone with green stamps. You could do everything with damn green stamps. I'm saving up coupons for Mother. Woo! Okay. Didn't know that. Here you are, and we're going into the. Oh, we're well into the second hour of. What the hell is this show? I've already forgotten the show. The Voice of Harrisburg. Yes, there we are. I was going to say Burns and Allen, the Ed Sullivan Show. You know, you bet your ass. I bet your life. But anyway, I digress. As usual. We were doing shit record covers a minute ago, and we've still got some doozies in shit record covers this week. This is my favorite one, and this is a, how do I say this? This is across the board among particularly white gospel groups. Now, I'm not saying it's not in black gospel groups too, but it's a lot in white gospel groups. I'll let you look at it. You tell me the problem. Let's see. Hold on. Let me find the. Let me get the microphone straight on it. Here we go. This is the Gethsemane Quartet. An album called Until He Comes Again. Okay. The Gethsemane Quartet. Has anybody seen the problem here? Besides these ugly drapes, besides these crappy polyester blend clothes, besides the corpse in the chair, here's the problem. Quartet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Quartet. There's something off. They can't add. It's always a problem with these groups. You'll see the Jesus Loves Me trio, and there's 8 people on the cover. Well, you don't know which of the 3 people is the trio, and which of the people were hanging around and happened to be their aunts and their uncles standing around saying, "Oh, well, here, let Aunt Jimmy be in it, and Uncle Fred, and cousin Bill wants to be in it too." Well, you can't let them be in it. They'll get their feelings hurt if you don't let them be in it. Hey, I don't know. Quartet. 6. Is it a problem with is it a problem with something mental? Yeah, I think it is. I think it's a problem with the thinking. Now this one right here, let me see. This one I'm fixing to change to is I think it ought to be in the, I call it almost cool because it kind of works for me. Check this one out. I like this. I mean, granted, this is, you know, she's kind of bland right here, and she looks like she's having a seizure. But I mean, the whole idea that might be some pretty good music on that. If I saw that in a thrift store, I'd grab it. I would definitely grab that because number one, I've got a thing for mid-60s Asian rock and roll, for one thing. I like that genre. I think it's something that we don't appreciate over here. We tend to look at it and go, "Oh, ha ha ha." I don't think we should do that so much. So, and anyway, yeah, that to me is an almost cool one. Let's see. Let's go look at some more here. This one is just priceless. What is this? You want to tell me this guy really plays this guitar? I mean, that's no. The guy doesn't play that thing. Why is he holding it? It's a kid's guitar, obviously. Unless he's playing slide, he must play a hell of a slide. I mean, I could almost see it. He could get off some blues licks that would make you know, make Robert Johnson's holler. And they always had a lot of these bands like this always had a thing for putting a, you know, I don't know. Never mind. I'll probably get myself in trouble. Like this one. This one here. This is so wrong on so many levels. Hang on a second. Let me see. This one is just so wrong. Mr. Charlie's Blues, 1926 to 1936. I don't think blackface and whiteface and all that, this kind of crap ever goes over very well in any generation. Especially these two duds here that look like they can't play anything. Of course, it looks like it's on Yazoo, which is a pretty good record label. I don't know, maybe the execution wasn't right or something. I don't know. And here we'll do one more this week. Is this for real? I mean, really? Did they really have a... Well, they had Ironsides, I guess. A Man Called Dagger. That looks almost cool to me, if it's real. Music composed by Steve Allen, like the guy who had like a TV show, Steve Allen, that played the piano, smart ass kind of guy, almost smart ass. Girl with a bikini, hot rod, motorized machine gun, wheelchair. I don't know, kind of a cool idea anyway. Okay, we're getting back to me now. Let's see. I gotta look down here at my list of things we have to talk about. Okay, we talked about 50 years anniversary of Bob Dylan's Another Side of Bob Dylan. This, let's see, actually, last night and tonight, if you're into anniversaries and all that kind of stuff, it's not really a good anniversary, but it's a significant anniversary. This is the 45th anniversary of the Tate LaBianca murders, and if you were not around when the Tate LaBianca murders happened, they happened in Los Angeles in 1969. They were perpetuated, pulled off, done by Charles Manson and his, quote, family, over 2 nights. First night was Tate, Sharon Tate, and her ex-boyfriend, Jay Sebring, coffee heiress, Abigail Folger, and her boyfriend. Never could pronounce the guy's name. He was Polish, and I don't remember his name. It was him and the Polish guy. I can't remember his name. Abigail Folger, who was heir to the Folgers coffee fortune. Stephen Parent, who was a kid who was absolutely in the wrong place at the wrong time. How did they pick this place? Charles Manson had some contacts with the Beach Boys and about recording his music, and they expressed some interest. And let's see, what was it? Terry Melcher, who was Doris Day's son, was a producer. He produced a lot of Beach Boys stuff. And he lived in the house before Sharon Tate did. And Charlie Manson had gone to a party there. And he got mad at Terry Melcher when the record deal didn't come through. And so he was going to go back to the house. He knew about this house, and he thought Terry Melcher still lived there. And he was going to start, he had this crazy idea, he was going to start this race war called Helter Skelter, and that's where it was going to start. And he was going to commit this heinous crime and make it look like black people did it, and then white people were going to get mad at black people, and it was going to be a big race war, and him and his followers were going to go hide in the desert and wait till it was all over. Yeah. Mastermind Charlie. And so they did that one night on the 8th, and then on the 9th, they went back and they did Mr. and Mrs. LaBianca, Mr. LaBianca was owned, I don't know what grocery store chain, but he was big. He was the head of a grocery store chain, and he was rich, and they went there and they killed him. And so they've been in jail 45 years, and one of the four of them, Susan Atkins, died 2 years ago. And Leslie Van Houten was not present on the Tate murder, but she was present on the LaBianca murder. And yeah, Daddy-o. Woo-wee. I just saw a great big spider roll. Try to get him out of here. So she went along for the ride, and she didn't kill anybody. It's been proven that she stabbed Mrs. LaBianca after she was dead, which not a good thing. But what she didn't do, and I'm sure she wished she had done, was when they caught them all, she had an opportunity to turn and save her butt, and she didn't. She kept up with that Charlie's God bullshit, and kept loyal to him for some stupid reason. I bet you 1,000 times she wished she'd have saved her own skin, done like Linda Kasabian did, and saved her own butt. Without Linda Kasabian, there would have been no case, because she was there both nights, and she didn't kill anybody. She drove the car, she drove the getaway. But if you go out and get with a bunch of people and they go out and commit a crime, rob a bank, under the law, you're just as culpable as they are, whether you do anything or not. All you have to do is be present. Because later you can, you can explain your side and do like Linda Kasabian did and save your butt. And that's what Leslie Van Houten should have done. She should have jumped at the chance to save her neck, but she stayed loyal to Charlie Manson, and she's still in jail after 45 years. She did get out, though, one time. She got out in 1978. They let her out briefly for a retrial, and they retried her and found her guilty again. So there's that. So all that's pretty much in the book, Helter Skelter. I don't think I would have been trying to defend any of those people, though. Because some of the people that defended them ended up dead. One of their defense lawyers went off for the weekend and never came back. Anyway, on a happier note, let's listen to some music here. Let's see. This is Atlantic Thrills, Day at the Beach.
When I woke up in the city, I was broken all night in the bone. couple beers with some towels and a bag with the blow. It's in a bottle and we put it in. See, I ain't saying, I ain't saying. In the morning, yeah, I wanna say another day at the beach. When I woke up feeling pretty, I was moving just a little bit slow. But my hand was on some titties and my song was on the radio. And buried in the center, found a time and rolled another ball. And when I got high, I thought about going home. Jumped in the water like it was a kid, and it's early in the backseat. I'm chilling out and again I'm standing. The sound of the waves pick me up and playing. Seeking pretty bad, help answer. I was high as a cat in the sand. Take me back to the city. No, I wanna stay at the beach. Na 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 na. I wanna stay at the beach. Na 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 na. I wanna stay at the beach. Na 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 na. I wanna stay at the beach. Na 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 na. I wanna stay at the beach. This song is for someone. Why did he chase me down like that? His phone is not broken. His wife uses it always to call the cops when he's acting like an asshole. He uses it all the time too, but he just leaves me messages. Silence, silence, hang-ups, silence, hang-ups. He can't call from there. He just can't call from there. Why can't he fuck off and die? Why can't he fuck off and die? Just fuck off and die. He can't call from there. He can't call from there. He can't call from there. You just go away. Rip your phone out of the wall. Just fuck off and die. If I can make you go away, I would. He lives on Charles Street. He drinks too much. Meets people by accident rather than design. That time on the swings, see, that was the thing. That time on the swings, well,
Well, that was the thing. It was heaven. It was heaven. Why does he show you the Bible and his fist at the same time? Ask him that. There ain't no playgrounds here. There ain't no playgrounds here. Ask him that. There ain't no playgrounds here. Ask him that. He can't call from there. He can't call from there. Ask him that. Okay, that was Willie and the Hand Factory. He can't call from there. And the other song was Atlantic Thrills, Day at the Beach. So, summer is winding down, as you may have noticed, or not noticed. Let's see. Trying to keep track of all the stuff we've been playing tonight. Let's see, that was Atlantic Thrills. No, Willie and the Ham Factory. Okay. Okay. So let's see. We were talking about is it Day at the Beach? I can't remember the name of the thing. Day at the Beach. Yep, Day at the Beach. There's another song called Day at the Beach that we're gonna listen to. All right, so we talked earlier about Miles Rosser, a GoFundMe project. Yeah, you can find that online. It's GoFundMe.com. I'm not sure exactly what it is. You can look for this picture, though, if you go on there. This picture right here. I don't know if you have to go put in Miles, MILESROSSER. Miles Rosser. Yeah, if you might can look that up. You can donate any amount of money, $1, $5, $10, $100, whatever you want. Whatever you can afford would be appreciated. Like I said, there will be a benefit at some point. I don't know when or where that'll be. We're working out details, and I will broadcast it from here and put it up on. It'll be on Facebook and whatever. Let's see. What else do we have tonight? Let's see. What have we got? I had a special one here. Oh, here it is. We got a song by the Fucked Up Beat called Subterranean Homesick Oil Field Blues, I guess. Here it is.
Alone in a room 100,000 miles from Earth, my body lay dead before me, and yet I spoke and felt and lived.
flying saucers to show other buildings that have long and therefore very little interested in stories of such prices. This will refer to some new or rare type of vehicle. What I am interested in.
This training record is designed primarily to teach your parakeet how to talk. Some people doubt that parakeets, or budgie birds, can actually talk. In a few moments, you will hear Peter Parker say a nursery rhyme and a Bible quotation. He will count to 10 for you and ask if it's going to rain today. He will laugh and cough, as humans do, and call you sweetheart. Peter has a vocabulary of over 400 words. On side 2 of this record are sections of words repeated over and over again. Choose one section that you wish the bird to learn and play it several times each day. The room should be quiet during these lesson times, with the bird in his cage or on a perch near the speaker. Adjust the volume and tone controls on your phonograph so the voice is fairly loud and distinct. Notice how slow and exaggerated the teaching voice is. This is necessary, as the parakeet will imitate this voice at a much faster rate. It may be several weeks before the bird will say his first words. Once this is accomplished, however, new words come much more rapidly, sometimes being learned in a few days. The average bird says his first words when he is 4 months old. The first sign of talking will be squawking and chattering with the accent of the words being learned. Then vowels and syllables will appear, and finally, the complete word. Now, for your amusement and amazement, here is little Peter Parker.
Oh, Spotty. Hello, sweetheart. Hello, sweetheart. My name is Peter. My home is 1302 Asbury. My folks think it's going to rain today. Kiss me, boy. Kiss me, boy. My precious.
Oh, he farted. That's why it sounded like he farted.
The sheep's in the middle. The cow's in the barn. This is the day that the Lord has made, as we trace the glad therein. This is the day in the cold.
Sweet home Alabama, sweet home Beulah land. One day we will die, and our ashes will fly over the moon and to the stars above. What a beautiful sky, and a free bird song, and a free bird sings, and a free bird flies, and a free bird flies over Beulah land, and a free bird flies over Beulah land. What a beautiful sky, what a beautiful sky. free bird song, and a free bird sings, and a free bird flies, and a free bird flies over Beulah land, and a free bird flies over Beulah land. What a beautiful sky, what a beautiful sky.
Okay, we just heard from Willie and the Hand Factory, a song called Beulah Land. Before that, we heard from the Fucked Up Beat, and it was called the Subterranean Homesick Oil Field Blues, I think. Yeah, so that was the Fucked Up Beat. Let's see, we are at 1 hour, 23 minutes into the show, and I've run out of things to talk about, so we might be calling it a night here pretty soon. This is the Voice of Harrisburg. I'm your host, Will Scoggins, and you are here on the 9th day of August, 2014. Let's see. Other news is there's an article about the show coming out in City Rag. It's an interview with me. Be coming out Monday, August 11th, in the little newspaper City Rag, and then there's a online City Rag, and I have to get the address for you on that. It's www.cityrag.com, I think. I'd have to check that out while I play a song for you. Let me check my email, maybe get that one for you, so I'll be sure what it is. You can go check out the article. The link, the link's not good right now, but let's check this song out right here. Let's see what it is. This is SoCal with Time Bomb High School. This is a Raining Sound cover. God, people already covering them. Wow.
Now this one is for ye then, not the audience, but the other side of the glass. This is a Raining Sound song.
Down, my folks don't care 'cause they ain't around. I'm the one that's gotta go to the Time Bomb High School. Well, I ain't a jock and I ain't a freak, and I ain't no computer geek, and I don't seem to fit in down at the Time Bomb High School. Hey, when the summer comes, hey, we're gonna have some fun. Yes, just biting my tongue, hoping those birds don't lose his mind. Down at the Time Bomb. Well, it's a well-known fact, but it brings me down that my folks don't care 'cause they ain't around. I'm the one that's gotta go to the Time Bomb High School. Time Bomb High School. Time Bomb High School.
SoCal versus Future. Now this one is for.
Okay, that was SoCal's and Time Bomb High School, which is a Raining cover tune. Yeah, Raining Cover is a pretty cool band. You can check them out. Let's see. I'm trying to get that link for you to the City Rag article. City Rag article is at www.cityrag.net. Let's see. I put another shot in there of it. Let's see. Let me see if I can add a shot of it. Let me think if I can add a shot here. I don't know if I can do it or not. Okay, can't do it right now. Let's see, it's www.cityrag.net/Bill Scoggins. There, I think I got it out. Let's see, where can I possibly copy it onto? I don't see a place here to copy it onto. Let's see. There's a place on there to do it. Okay. I would try to put it up for you so you could see it. But I don't see a way to do that. So anyway, we're getting to an hour and a half. And frankly, I am getting tired. So I think we're going to call it a night. I've about run out of things to say. Let's see. Tonight we heard from, who did we hear from? We heard from C.J. Lee. We heard from Emil Bilecki, Waylon Thornton, the Irma and Louise, me on Going to Kentucky, Black Twig Pickers, Atlantic Thrills, Willie and the Hand Factory twice, The Fucked Up Beat, and I think that was it. Arthur Field, and we heard from Nat Wills. I believe Nat Wills is his name. Nat Wills, yeah, Nat Wills, Saving Up Coupons for Mother. That was a great one. I thought that was a really, really, really funny song. Let's see, Ernest T. Bastard news. We're on Reverb Nation now. The band is on Reverb Nation. We don't have any songs up yet because we have not been to the studio to record yet. We're working on changing that for you. We've got to write some stuff, which is always fun. Okay, don't want to do too many covers. Let's see. RC Bastards is playing Friday, August 29th at Mad Studios on 11th Street in Augusta. Tickets are $5 in advance, $6 at the door. We will play September 25th at Sky City with the Woggles, which is going to be a great show. Tickets are only $5. And you need to show up for that because we need butts in this. We need your butt in the seat. That's going to be a terrific show. I mean, you can't go wrong with seeing the Woggles. I mean, what can you do? I mean, we're going to open for them. I mean, what the hell? I mean, really? Come on. How else can you spend a Thursday night in Augusta, Georgia? I mean, what else have you got to do? Stay home and listen to Zach Brown or Lady A? Really? No. Anyway, let's see. Join us next week when our guests will be John Lennon and Phoebe Snow and anybody else I think of that will be here. Let's see. We'll have shit record covers again, and we'll hopefully have some more. Maybe have some more news on Miles Rosser and the benefit. Hopefully the RC Bastards will be playing that show. I don't know yet. They've committed to it, but like I said, we got to work out the date and everything and where and when, all that stuff. So, like I said, yeah, speaking of Miles Rosser, if you want to go to that GoFundMe campaign and be part of that, please do. Would be glad to have you help out in any way possible. If you can't help out, even you can help out by passing the sharing the little announcement on your page. I mean, even that's helping. So any way anybody helps is okay. I'm sure it's appreciated. Let's see. I'm your host, Will Scoggins. This is the Voice of Harrisburg, and thank you for listening, and we'll see you next week. All right. That's the news, and I'm out of here.